Hello everyone, it's me Kenneth. Today's video, I'm gonna do since you haven't heard, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Quest Pass has officially reached the end. I don't think we're getting a Booster Quest Pass 2, sadly, since we saw the end credits. So, guess we're gonna have to wait until the next game for Mario Kart 9. Speaking of Mario Kart 9, this video I'm gonna predict Mario Kart 9's retro tracks. I already know I did that a million times. This time it's going to be my true finale predictions. I'm going to lock them in. Hope for the best. Let's get into it. First, let's start off with the Shell Cup. For the first track, I've selected 3DS Daisy Hills. Although this Daisy Hills is probably not one of my favorite tracks, I still like it because you see like sheeps throughout the course, and there's a giant glider section that you glide through, and you can see hot air balloons gliding through the way. That's why I want Daisy Hills to be in the Mario Kart 9 retro tracks. The next track I selected is the only N64 track that hasn't been remade in a Mario Kart game yet, which is being N64 Wario Raceway. This track is probably the longest track in my opinion in Mario Kart history, but maybe the map layout can change, and possibly instead of like three extendedly long laps, they could do 3 sections of laps like they did in in 3DS Rainbow Road, Woohoo Loop, and Maka Woohoo, and N64 Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 8. So that's why I want N64 Wario Stadium to make it into Mario Kart 9. The third track of the Shell Cup I've selected is probably a bland track, but I think this course might make it into the Mario Kart 9, which is being SNES Koopa Troopa Beach 1. Yes, I'm calling it Koopa Troopa Beach instead of Koopa Beach, because it was renamed to Koopa Troopa Beach in Mario Kart Tour. So probably Koopa Troopa Beach 1 should probably make it into the booster course. No, not the Mario Kart 9. So that's why I want Koopa Troopa Beach 1 to make it into Mario Kart 9. You see a lot of you see some cheap sheeps, and there's puddle sections that would usually make you fall down, except in Mario Kart Tour's Koopa Beach 2 it doesn't. So I really hope they don't bring back the puddles that make you fall down. I just want the puddles to slow you down and not make you fall off like you did in Mario Kart Tour. The last track I selected for the Shell Cup is probably my favorite Mario Circuit track, which is being Wii Mario Circuit. They have that stupid dumb chain chomp in the freaking course I do not like, but they also have a shortcut with a ramp that usually you have to use a mushroom to get to there, and you can go past the chain chomp behind it. So that's why I like it. So I really want Wii Mario Circuit to make it into the Mario Kart 9's retro tracks. Alright. The next cup we have is the Banana Cup. The first track I selected for the Banana Cup is GBA Broken Pier. We already have Blue Lake in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so if we were to get Broken Pier, I think Broken Pier would be a good chance and a possibility to get into Mario Kart 9. That's why I want Broken Pier to make it into Mario Kart 9. The second track I've selected is probably another long track, but it's from Mario Kart Double Dash, which is being GCN Wario Coliseum. They should probably make it maybe 1 or 2, or they should probably make it a 3-lap section again, or 2-lap sections, but I'm not sure which one. But Wario Coliseum is pretty good. It has a lot of turns, by the way. I think that's all I remember about Wario Coliseum. Let's move on to the next track. The third track for the Banana Cup is another Mario Circuit track, but it is the only Mario Circuit track to not appeared in a Mario Kart game yet. From Super Mario Kart, it's SNES Mario Circuit 4. Mario Circuit 4 is probably a pretty good track. It has like a lot of pipes and turns, and it's kind of similar to Mario Circuit 3, but it starts on the right side this time. And that's pretty much basically it. For the final track of the Banana Cup, it's a Wii U track. I've suggested to go with Wii U Bone Dry Ruins. This isn't one of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart 8 or in 8 Deluxe, but I really like this desert track. It has like a ship with toads, I think so, that like throw down coins throughout the track. There's this glider section, and it has like a statue, a cave of like Dry Bowser. It has dry bones near the finish line, and that's basically it. The next cup we have is the Leaf Cup. For this first track of the Leaf Cup, I've decided to go with DS Figure 8 Circuit. I know what you're thinking. Why Figure 8 Circuit? Isn't it such a bland track and it's just a track with the number 8? Well, to be honest, yes, it is a bland track and it's shaped like the number 8. But Figure 8 Circuit is a track that hasn't been remade in a Mario Kart game, such like DS Bowser Castle and DS Rainbow Road. But I really want DS Figure 8 Circuit to make it into the Mario Kart 9's retro tracks. There's no enemies or obstacles in it, so that's good. But maybe they can add like anti-gravities, maybe? I'm not sure, it's very unlikely, I don't know. But without being said, let's move on to the next track of the Leaf Cup. The next track for the Leaf Cup we have is 3DS Mario Circuit. Now I know what you're thinking. Why another freaking circuit? Well, I couldn't find any other 3DS tracks that good, and I just had to come up with 3DS Mario Circuit. And yes, it is another Mario Circuit. I don't know why I chose it, but I just like Mario Circuits. That's all I have to say. But 3DS Mario Circuit is pretty good. You have like pink trees at the course, and you can also go inside Peach's castle. There's a glider section at the end of Peach's castle, and then you can go through a giant pipe, which is pretty damn cool. There are Goombas before the pipe. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that track. The next track is not a circuit track. In fact, this track is a Bowser Castle track. I've selected SNES Bowser Castle 2. We already have SNES Bowser Castle 3 in the Booster Course Pass in Mario Kart Deluxe. But SNES Bowser Castle 2 hasn't been remade in a Mario Kart game. I'm not counting Mario Kart Super Circuit. Nor has SNES Bowser Castle 1. But I decided to go with Bowser Castle 2 because it starts on the left side like in GBA Bowser's Castle 2. And it has a couple of blocks, and maybe we can have another anti-gravity like in SNES Bowser Castle 3 in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this track. There is a lot of jumps and a couple of turns, by the way. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's move on to the final track of the Leaf Cup. For the final track of the Leaf Cup, I've selected Wii U Twisting Mansion. This is kind of similar. No, it's not similar to DS Luigi's Mansion, but it is a spooky mansion, that's for sure. There's anti-gravity in it, there are boosts there, and there's like knights with boosts in it that like slam down the axes before you get to the finish line, and that's basically it. Now we're on to the final track. The final cup of Mario Kart 9's retro tracks, being the Lightning Cup. For the first track of the Lightning Cup, I have selected Wii U Sunshine Airport. Sunshine Airport is pretty much a good track because right as you glide through before the finish line, you can even see N64 Koopa Troopa Beach if you look very closely. There are airplanes that fly out, and you start off inside the airport, and you can like go under planes. There's a couple of shortcuts there too, and that's basically it. For the second track of the Lightning Cup, I have selected a GCN track that hasn't been remade in a Mario Kart game yet, which is being GCN Mushroom City. We already have GCN Mushroom City in Mario Kart DS and in Mario Kart Tour. We haven't had GCN Mushroom City in a Mario Kart game yet, besides Mario Kart Double Dash because it first approached to there. But Mushroom City is kind of similar to Wii Moonview Highway. It's nighttime, and they bring back all the cars from Mushroom's Bridge, including the Bomb cars I freaking hate. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Mushroom City. Now let's go to the third track of the Lightning Cup. Alright, we're on to the third track of the Lightning Cup, and it's another Bowser's Castle track. And it's probably my favorite Mario Kart DS track in the entire... No wait, it's my second favorite... Yeah, it's my second favorite Mario Kart DS track, which is being DS Bowser Castle. DS Bowser's Castle is such an amazing track. You start by going into a castle with swamps literally at the start, and then there's this rotating path circle that with a burner, and then you go up the castle, and then there's this little spinning cylinder thing, and then there's moving paths before the finish line with lava surrounded, and that's basically it. But I really hope we get DS Bowser Castle in Mario Kart 9, because that's my favorite Bowser's Castle, besides GBA Bowser's Castle, because I love them more than DS Bowser's Castle. Alright, now we're on to the final track of the retro tracks of Mario Kart 9, which is a Rainbow Road track. To start off, I had GCN Rainbow Road there, but since I put GCN Mushroom City there was no way we're getting two GCN tracks in one cup. So I decided to go with GBA Rainbow Road because there was like a pattern in the Mario Kart series. Like Mario Kart 7 had SNES Rainbow Road, Mario Kart 8 had N64 Rainbow Road. So Mario Kart 9 will have GBA Rainbow Road. And then maybe in Mario Kart 10 we will have GCN Rainbow Road. Maybe we will have SNES Bowser Castle 1 in Mario Kart 10 if it happens. But yeah, those are my track predictions for Mario Kart 9. My retro track predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is me, Kenneth M, signing out.